Hello, boys.
Hello.
Hello.
Wild Wild West. 16% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we watching this one? What was the reasoning behind it?
You said something about Will Smith has a new show.
Yeah, he's got a... that's it. It's like pole to pole. He's doing this whole exploration thing. Well, Arctic pole to Antarctic pole. So, yeah, Wild Wild West. Here's a quote from James Croot. He's from the Post New Zealand.
Oh, geez.
In the end, the only relief is that Sonnenfeld, the director, is a director who believed that movies should be short.
That movie was short?
This is Worth Another Watch, the podcast about good movies, bad movies, and the absolute cinematic dumpster fires.
No, it felt like it was a good 3-hour film. The best thing that came out of that movie is the soundtrack.
Oh, yeah. Wild Wild West is a jam. I love that song. That was the best part of the whole movie, watching the end credits going, Once Upon a Time in the West.
Thank God that's over.
1999 is when this movie came out.
Really?
Barry Sonnenfeld is the director who is responsible for Men in Black, all of them, including the reboot, the MIB one that was pretty awful. Mm-hmm. He also did Addams Family. He did the movies The Addams Family?
The one with Raul Julia? Is that him?
Yeah. And Get Shorty was one of his other ones.
God.
The one with John Travolta?
Yeah.
There you go. Actually didn't mind that movie. You know what? I cannot remember.
You didn't like Get Shorty?
Movie. Pardon?
You didn't like Get Shorty?
No, I liked it. That's what I said. I liked it.
Sorry. I thought you said you didn't like it.
It's pretty standard to think I wouldn't like something that we talk about, so that makes sense. Yeah. I don't remember this movie coming out in 99. I was obviously in grade 11, I think. Yeah, grade 11. I don't remember this coming out. I know you were probably like 35 by then, Trevor. I don't remember this movie coming out. I remember Will Smith being absolutely massive, but I do not remember this movie.
Yeah.
So I basically watched it for the first time this week that I can remember. So
really?
I think it's about the third time I've seen it.
Yeah, I've got no memory of this when I was younger.
It's the first time I've watched it through because I remember getting maybe half an hour into it and just switching it off because I just thought it was terrible.
What, when it first came out?
Yeah, when it first came out. Because I'm a big fan of Westerns and...
You love your Westerns.
Yeah, I love the Westerns. I love Kevin Kline. And when I saw it come out, I go, okay, this is going to be good. And then watch the first half hour. I'm going to go watch paint dry.
Can I ask a question? Are there any modern Westerns that are good?
Yeah, Magnificent Seven with Denzel Washington.
Oh, yeah, true. That was good.
That was
Cowboys
actually...
and Aliens?
Oh, Jesus Christ. What are you doing?
That'll be a podcast soon.
I actually really like that one.
We'll do Western Week.
Yeah. I mean, obviously Back to the Future 3, but that was quite a while ago now. But
see, that was a lot better than Wild Wild West 2.
My first question about this movie is, why does Kevin Kline play the president?
Probably because they spent too much money on everything else.
Yeah.
What is happening? Why is he playing this other character?
Because it dates back to when the TV show came out. That's what his character used to do, like disguise himself and play two different characters in the TV show.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But
that show, you were a teenager when that show came out, Trev?
I was 35.
35, fuck, you're 35 then.
Trevor's like The Simpsons. He's just eternally that age. Yeah, he never changed. No, because Kevin Kline was the imitation president, but he was also the actual president. He also played the actual president in this one. So he played multiple roles in this movie.
Which I didn't pick up at first.
What do you mean?
Look, I wasn't really paying too much attention to this movie when it came on. And then it wasn't until Megan goes, why does he play the president as well? I'm like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, oh, he is as well. I just gave it no thought at all.
No thought whatsoever.
Was that before or after you'd knocked one out to the whore that he played? Hot. That's Kevin Kline. What? Oh, my God.
No, it's not. Oh, my God. Takes hand out of pants.
Army, stay out of my way, lady!
Not a lady, I'm a U.S. Marshal. Stay out of my way.
Oh my God. Anyway, look, Will Smith, Kevin Kline, Selma Hayek and her friends, Kenneth Branagh.
Kenneth Branagh.
Kenneth Branagh, does he
Did
ever
this for a
phone a
paycheck.
movie in?
What was that?
What?
Does Kenneth Branagh ever just phone a movie in? He always seems to give his absolute all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Him and Daniel Day-Lewis are all in all the
Yeah,
time.
all the time.
Yeah.
Because I felt like he was probably the best thing about this movie.
Let me have a
Selma
think.
Hayek's friends were pretty good in this.
Yeah.
Which they made repeated jokes too, but yeah.
That's the one that one thing I couldn't really get behind. I think the one thing that irritated me about the movie was all these one-liners that just fell flat all the time.
Yeah.
And the
Lots.
insinuations, and I was like, oh my God, this is terrible.
And there's a lot of serious racist undertones. In
Oh, yes.
well.
A lot.
Like, yeah. Like this wouldn't you wouldn't be able to get away with most of those jokes today.
Yeah.
And there's like I was watching it going, wow. This is like pretty well for the 90s.
Yeah.
But Kenneth Branagh, like I read that he basically took the role because the paycheck was massive. So
well, there
it's
you go.
just like, yeah. But he went all in. He was
all in. Had the facial hair. He had...
Yeah, this movie's so weird. His character was just a complete oddball, but it fit perfectly.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, I am truly impressed by your effort and ingenuity. Why not swear an oath of loyalty to me and forego your execution?
I just don't. I can see what they were trying to do with the movie, but I wanted to like this movie.
Yeah.
I went in going, I remember this movie. I remember liking this movie. I want to like this movie because I know the other two are going to fucking hate it. So I want to be the one that goes, no, it's really good. I like it. I liked it. And then be ridiculed for it, but then be able to try and stand my ground and go, no, I think it was good. But
Yeah.
I ended up playing on my phone and fell asleep.
Yeah. It
And that's
missed the
just
mark.
tonight too. It's only 9 o'clock, so.
Yeah.
That's before we started this.
Yeah.
Now, Chris, so did you ever watch this like back originally when it came out?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you think you liked it back then?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the hard part now is we go back and watch these movies, and when we were younger, we probably liked these kinds of movies. There wasn't a lot out at the time that was kind of going to be groundbreaking. So we probably watched these films back then and went, oh, this is actually pretty good. But you watch it now as a grown-up, and you're like, woof. This is,
But the special effects for 99 were pretty good.
Oh, wait there. I just got to answer the door.
Okay, you take your time, mate. You do you.
Head to the door. Who's knocking on the door this late?
We all work on Trev time.
Coming soon on video cassette.
Sorry, guys.
Nah, it's all good.
No, that's all right, mate. Luckily we're not live. Luckily we're not
Rolling. I
live.
don't know what we're up to now because I forgot where we're going.
Oh.
It's going to be a tough edit, that is.
All I heard was knocking, going, what the hell?
I remember, I remember wanting to like this movie.
Yeah.
And then when I fell asleep and my wife had to wake me up and said, hey, you've got to go and do the podcast. The movie's finished. I've gone, I didn't really sit that well
Yeah.
this time round.
No. I think that's why I switched it off halfway, like 30 minutes, I literally switched it off. Because I saw it at the movies and I was like, the posters didn't really sell me. And I saw some of the trailer. I can remember the trailer and I was like, I'm not too sure. And then I said, well, wait. My mate owned a video store at the time. I hired the video and then all the DVD at the time. Went and watched it and went, yeah, no, this is absolutely a waste of time.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the poster right now. It's an old one.
Yeah.
It's an old one.
Has it got the one with the spider at the back or no?
It's the one in front.
Yeah.
Shooting like just a ray of fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had no idea about... I knew that it was based on a TV show. And I didn't know much about the movie. So, yeah, the opening scene, it's like the guy running through the cornfield with the metal thing around his neck and then his head gets sliced off.
Nothing like a good decapitation to start a movie.
Just to get you started.
Yeah.
And then there's like the silhouette of I thought it was Spider-Man at the time.
Yeah.
And throughout the whole movie, there's music that I can sort of imagine now in the superhero movies would tie in really well.
Yeah.
Very similar. But it was a weird start, and obviously it's set in like 1885 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like the opening credits for the movie? I looked at that and I was like, this is the most boring bit of crap I've ever seen in my life, just with the opening credits.
Oh, I actually quite liked the opening credits. I thought
course
they
you
did
did.
quite well,
Of
but
course
it was
you
a bit, but it was based on. I think it was based on the original TV show, so they made it look like that.
Yeah. I didn't mind the first scene after the credits when Will Smith's character is in the water tank.
Of course.
I liked part of that scene for a certain reason, but I actually didn't mind the follow-on when he falls and he's naked and he's talking to guys, and I actually thought that was pretty good.
Woo! That was fun. Which one of you boys wants to strip down and go next? Bet you do. Eh? Sure could use some clothes down here, ma'am.
Well, we got us a shiny.
Will Smith, well, this is in 99, so what are we, 27 years later, and he's still doing his damn thing. And I love Will Smith, and I think he's a great actor, and I think he plays a part of this really well.
Yeah.
And I'll talk about it a little bit later on, but this movie was nominated for 9 Razzies. And
I can see why.
He didn't get nominated.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, so good on him.
Good on you.
Too bad. Good on you for not getting a Razzie.
I was reading a review of this flick, and it said Will Smith was basically untouchable at that particular point in time. He'd had Men in Black, he'd had Enemy of the State, he'd had Independence Day. There was just this run of massive box office movies. He just absolutely had a killing, and everybody was kind of like, all right, which one is the one that's going to fail? Because he'd had so many big movies in a row.
Yeah.
He's like, the king of the box office.
On the roll.
And then this came out. And it was a stinker.
Yeah, it was just terrible.
Looking at his IMDb there. So he had Men in Black in 97, Independence Day in 96.
Yeah.
Obviously Bad Boys was 95. So Bad Boys was way back earlier than I remember. So 95, obviously he was doing Fresh Prince and all that. Enemy of the State. Then he does this. Then he does Ali, Men in Black 2, Bad Boys 2. So he's just rattled off some absolute bangers over his whole career. And I don't think he's ever really slowed down.
No.
He's just consistently...
Well, there was a period of about maybe 2 years where he completely slowed down, and
What happened there?
when you smack someone in the face at the Oscars, I think.
Oh, yeah, that put a dampener on things.
Hurt him a little bit.
Yeah.
What year
Maybe
was that?
touch.
That was 2000. Was it 22? Was it early?
No. Oh,
It would have been because he got nominated for King Richard, and he won that year. That's when he slapped Chris Rock.
yeah, Chris
So
Rock.
that was 2021. So he kind of has been pretty quiet since then.
Yeah.
He had Bad Boys Ride or Die in 24, but since then there's not been a hell of a lot that I can see. So I think he's normally an actor like it does a thing like that, and that's probably their career over. But I think Will Smith's pretty bankable, and I think he's going to be fine, and he'll come back from it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he like his 90s, early 2000s was just banger after banger. Like he made some good, really good movies. I won't say great movies; they were really good movies.
Yeah, they were solid.
Yeah.
What do you think his best movie of all time is?
Well, it
Oh,
depends.
God.
Like, are you going to go like his performance, like
Yeah.
the movie overall? Like, he's great.
Yeah,
in
not
Ali.
box office, but just his
Pursuit
actual
of Happiness. He's
physical
really good in
performance.
both of those.
Yeah, I think Pursuit of Happiness was probably one of his best ones, or Ali, because they were both really good.
Yeah. I haven't seen King Richard, so I don't know. But obviously, he's, everyone says he's amazing in that. But I don't know. He's had like some really great roles. He's really good in Concussion, the story about the NFL concussions.
Oh, what was that one with Margot Robbie?
That was Focus.
Focus?
Yeah,
That wasn't too bad.
it wasn't too bad. Yeah, look, I'd say something like Ali. Pursuit of Happiness for me is probably my favourite role of his.
Yeah.
He's really powerful in that.
Did you ever watch his very first movie?
Which one?
It's going to be a good question.
Because I always thought 6 Degrees of Separation was his first movie. That's the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
So going by IMDb, it's not. But I think that's probably one of his first
Major roles.
starring roles. Like, yeah. I remember that came out. I hated it. I think apparently.
Was there a golfing one?
Tin Cup? No. What was Bag of Ants?
Legend of Bag of Ants with Matt Damon. No, that's later on. That is, yeah, golf movie. Matt Damon, please, I'm all in.
That was actually really good, that movie.
Yeah, I didn't mind that one. Legend of Bag of Ants was in 2000, so on his run after Wild West. So I think 6 Degrees of Separation, I think, is his first movie,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which I think has aged really well from what I haven't watched it again since probably 1995.
Yeah.
But I believe it's come around and it's actually aged pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know who wrote the story for Wild Wild West.
Wild Wild West.
Wild Wild West, because it was just all over the shop and didn't really
So
catch
John
me.
Peters.
Hey?
Have you? So I got a research assistant in my house, Megan, who looks after some stuff for me. One thing, actually, I'll give her some credit. There's a pretty funny story about Kevin
Two.
Smith.
2 if it's a Tuesday.
Well, you know, there's a really funny story about Kevin Smith, who he was asked to write a movie, Superman Reborn,
Yes.
which was going to star
Nicolas Cage?
Nick Cage.
Yeah.
And John Peters was the producer of the film, and so he brought Kevin in to talk about it. And he goes, "There's 3 non-negotiables for the script. You can never see him in the Superman suit,
Obviously in the Batmobile. Yep.
the Superman suit. You can never see him flying, and there has to be a giant spider." And so he talks about this story. He goes, he meets with the studio, and they're like, "Oh, how'd you go?" "Yeah, he's a bit weird." He goes, "He mentioned the spider," and he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "What's with the spider?" And he's like, "I don't know." So anyway, they decide to go in another direction. And a year later, Kevin Smith says he's in the cinema and he's watching Wild Wild West, and all of a sudden there's this fucking massive spider that John was obsessed with.
Yeah.
To put in this movie. So originally it was supposed to be a part in Superman.
Superman Reborn.
Superman was going to fight this giant spider. The movie got canned, obviously.
Yeah.
And there's some wild photos of Nick Cage with like long hair in the suit. Like it's because he's a massive Superman fan.
Yeah.
So
I've
then,
seen
like, a
those
year
ones,
later-
and it was like skin tight.
Yeah. And so the year later, Wild West comes out, and John's somehow managed to get his spider, which in that opening scene of the disc with the spider makes sense later on.
Oh,
So,
okay.
what's going on here?
Yeah.
But that's where it ties in. So
There's another reference similar to that was, and it's not involving this, but is Back to the Future and Indiana Jones 4. What was the latest Indiana Jones?
Not Crystal Skull. What was the...
Crystal Meth. Indiana Jones and the Crystal Meth.
I can't remember the last one.
Nathan Googles.
Dial of Destiny,
Dial of Destiny. Oh, no, that's the game, isn't it?
is it?
That's a game.
It's got Harrison Ford in it. No, it's a movie.
Okay.
Harrison Ford is in it, and Phoebe Waller-Bridge,
Yeah, that's the...
Antonio Banderas.
Okay. There was a scene from the original script of Back to the Future, right?
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be the original DeLorean was actually going to be a fridge.
Yes.
And they were going to jump into the fridge.
Yeah.
And there was going to be a nuclear explosion, and that was going to generate then enough electricity to send them back in time.
Oh, okay.
But they ended up using that in one of the Indiana Jones. Remember
Yes.
when he jumps in a fridge and gets blasted?
Yeah.
They actually said we wanted to pay homage to Back to the Future, so then they used that scene that never made it.
Yeah, wow. I don't remember that. So that's
I
from one
remember that.
of the earlier Indiana Jones movies.
No, I think it
probably
might
number
have been the Crystal
4, I
Skull one.
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
crystal meth one. The one that looked like whoever wrote it was on crystal meth.
Yeah, wow. Okay, let's go back and watch some of those.
So let's do Nathan's notes.
And while exciting, I was starting to wonder, has Nathan made any notes? And when will he share them with us?
A few Nathan Stokes tonight. So at the time that this was made, the budget was they spent $170 million to make this movie.
Wow.
At the time, it was the most expensive Warner Brothers movie of all time.
Yeah.
Went on to make $222 million at the box office, so technically a bomb. Opened the same day as the South Park movie.
Oh, okay.
Bigger, longer, and uncut.
Which went on to make $83 million, so not much competition there. So, and I think it was like the 14th highest.
Well?
No, it didn't do well at all, which was interesting. I thought for sure it would have done really well. So, but no, it didn't. I think it was on this was so Wild Wild West ended up being like the 14th highest grossing movie of 1999.
Jesus.
Got nominated for 9 Razzies, winning 5, including Worst Actor for Kevin Kline.
Yep.
Worst Picture, Worst On-Screen Couple for Smith and Kline.
Yep.
Worst Director, Worst Screenplay, and Worst Song, which is interesting there.
Oh, really?
That Wild Wild West is
it was the I think it was a Stevie Wonder song.
Yeah, Stevie Wonder had a song in there as well.
Stevie Wonder was part of that Will Smith song. That was the Wild Wild West was an original Stevie Wonder song that he's sampled and then turned into his own.
So
and Stevie
song.
Wonder is actually in that playing the ding 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 ding.
Yeah, fair enough. As all these movies that are bad, so this one went into production with no lock script. So they were like rewriting daily.
Yeah, you can tell.
There was like no jokes. There was heaps of stuff that was changed daily. It was like rewrites left, right, and center. So like every time we have one of these really bad movies, the same thing happens. Is there's always the script is never finished.
How did they let this happen?
I don't know. I just don't understand. Like
I mean, I know
confidence.
They're probably looking. Yeah, it's right. They're probably looking at it, going, Will Smith, Kevin Kline. You know, this is going to be box office.
Yeah,
gold.
they can add lib. It'll be fun.
Black. It's so good. Let's go.
Yeah. All troubles with the script. Now, I've got some really cool casting what ifs on this one. Tom Cruise was originally cast to do Will Smith's character. This came. I think it was 1995. He was attached. It was like in the making for a long time. He decided to do Mission Impossible instead.
Oh, what a waste!
Smart move.
Pretty good choice.
Well played,
Artemis Gordon's character, Kline's character, George Clooney was signed on to do this as well, and then he pulled out at the last minute.
Good.
And then they were considering Johnny Depp and Matthew McConaughey, which is pretty wild when you think about those castings.
Depp could have done it.
And so would have Matthew McConaughey.
Okay. Yep. But the biggest one, it's not a what if, it's a what did you do? Will Smith obviously played the main character in this. Mm-hmm. He turned down the role in The Matrix for this film.
What, Morpheus or Keanu?
Keanu Reeves' character in The Matrix, Will Smith turned down to play this character.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So that's a pretty crazy.
Holy hell!
If you change those roles, or if you just put, Will Smith in that movie, Wild Wild West probably doesn't ever come out. But Will Smith in The Matrix, pretty crazy.
That probably would have worked.
Already worked, so.
But who would have played Morpheus? I think Keanu.
Yeah, that's the thing, right?
I think they would have stuck with that, and then, that still would have worked. I reckon.
Yeah. And then the only other one I had is, obviously the TV show set in the 60s, so black people weren't on TV back then because obviously how racist America was. There was a bit of uproar when Will Smith was... your mate Trump still there. There was a bit of uproar when Will Smith was cast in this role. As it always is.
When is there not? When,
Little Mermaid.
When is there not? Whenever they cast an original role that was white and they put somebody of some ethnicity, whether it's black or Asian or something like that, the one-handed keyboard warriors always need to come out and go, can't do that.
Oh, yes, always.
It drives me nuts.
So that's most of my.
Nice.
All right. Well, Big Trev.
What there was?
You were looking at some.
There were the couple of Easter eggs that I saw in there. Do you remember is it General McGrath? And he had that
The
thing in his ear to help him hear.
He tipped it over and all the wax rolled out. That's fucking
But when he got shot and killed and he landed on the ground, the dog walked over and looked at it. Do you remember that bit?
No, I missed that. Isn't he? No. When does he get shot? Because he's in the water.
He gets shot by what's his name? Who plays the bad guy?
Kenneth Branagh's character.
He gets shot. He falls on the ground, and he's laying on the ground of the tank or whatever they're in, and then the dog comes over and looks at the megaphone or the phone.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
And that's like they are paying homage to. Remember, there was a dog looking at a megaphone back in the day.
Oh yeah, the HMV
yes.
logo.
There you go.
And the other one is when the big spider was going through the town and blowing up the town where they've taken the president and everything. You can see one of the buildings that explodes. It has Kasdan written on the side, so it's Kasden. And I was trying to figure out where I'd seen that from before, and I was like, oh, okay, I remember that. It's one of my favourite westerns called Silverado that stars Kevin Kline. And Kasdan was the director of Silverado, so that was paying homage to him as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
That's
that
really
kind
cool.
of stuff.
When I saw that, I was like, why have I seen that before? And then I just clicked and went, okay, cool. Because you can see some of the scenes that were in Wild Wild West in the scene. There's probably 3 scenes that I can remember that are in Silverado.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's my thing.
Still doesn't make Wild Wild West.
No, it doesn't.
So, Christo, is this one worth another watch?
I so wanted to say yes.
You can still say yes if you
go into this movie. Oh no, I can't lie.
Okay, then don't.
I was going into this movie just going, I so want to enjoy this movie so that I can go, because I already knew your opinions on it. I already knew that you both thought it was a steaming pile of shit. And I was like, I even said it to my wife, I want to watch this and I want to love it. I can't wait to see how good this actually is and go into the podcast and go, yeah, it's great.
See, it's not as bad as I remember the first half hour. It is pretty crap. But on my list of where it sits, it is probably one above Tooth Fairy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've got Electric State.
Oh, we're going through all the lists again.
No, I'm just trying to work out where did you have Electric State, Trev? Did you rate that?
I rated that pretty high. So I had War of the Worlds, and I think I had Electric State was second.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I thought this sucked. Lightly. I wasn't a fan at all. Like I get. I don't know what I don't get. I don't know what they're trying to do with this fucking movie. I don't get any of it. I just don't understand what they were trying to do. I don't know. Do we need to watch the TV show to kind of get what they were trying to do? I think it was Will Smith obviously got paid a fortune to do this back in 1999. He was on a real hot streak. He did this movie thinking it was going to be massive. Obviously passed up the Matrix. Goes in, script's not ready. They keep changing everything on him. He's got Kenneth Branagh and Kevin Kline opposite him. So, really good actors at the time. And then it just, I don't know, it's just a hot mess.
Yeah, it is.
I just didn't get it. And one thing that sort of threw me as well is Selma Hayek doesn't have an accent for half of this movie.
Yes.
Kind of got an American accent, which is the first time I think I've ever heard her speak like that, which really threw me. Yeah. But then it kind of kicks in towards the end, like she couldn't hold it up for the whole movie.
I don't know whether I've told you this, I have the funniest Selma Hayek story.
Go. Love it.
Why are you calling me? Trev just called me.
Oh, what happened there?
Hello?
My computer just switched off and just restarted to upload.
Oh.
Yeah,
boy.
I don't even know what happened.
Okay.
Yeah, so shit, I was sitting there having a good old chat and then all of a sudden it just restarted.
Was your computer plugged in?
Yeah, I plugged it in when we started to talk.
It's
updating. For some reason it's updating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Fuck
so
it
Big
hell.
Trev, is the movie... So, Trev, is the movie worth another watch?
No.
And this is how we end our podcast today.
Via Zoom, through my phone.
Pretty standard, Trev. Nice work, mate.
That was so crap. I didn't even know what happened.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll wrap it up and see whether we can make anything of this.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, good, man. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you, Trevor.
Bye.
And that's the podcast. Thanks, Christo.
Please rewind this cassette before returning it to your video library.